Leave it now. Oh, I see you. Hold on. You live? Mm-hmm. Good morning, everybody! Welcome to Yoga with Nick G. I'm your host, Nick G. Got a little 10-year anniversary my wife and I are celebrating. So there we are, 10 years ago. Young bucks. All right. Got a little
Great production value.
Okay, first off, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thanks for all that they have. It's a free class. Donations are welcome. My Venmo is in the description down below. Okay, so a little insight here. 10 years ago, I married my best friend. I met her, and it only took me 6 months to propose to her. I thought, I talked to my mom. I remember the day to this T. I mean, you know, it's a memory of a memory, but I remember talking to my mom and saying, I want to marry this girl, but I got to wait 2 years like you and Dad did. And my mom was like, it's not how it works. If you're ready, you're ready. And that day, her and I went down to Sandcastle Jewelry and Carpinteria, and I bought Lauren's ring. You know, I'd already been through a lot in my life, and when Lauren's family first met me, did they want their daughter to marry not a practicing Christian?
A tattoo hooligan?
A tattoo hooligan and a veteran. Why would you not want your daughter to marry that? But as everybody's seen in both our families, we love each other very much. We've been through a lot together. We moved to Oregon together. From the jump, we got married, we moved to Oregon and started this adventure as our own thing. We still, of course, love our outside family, but we just knew we had to do something on our own. And then from there, we moved to Montana. Of course, we had 2 beautiful children. We even tried living in Costa Rica for a few months a couple years ago. All this stuff, you know, and it's just like, I'm super appreciative of what I have, because during this time, I know it's stressful for a lot of couples. But we've worked pretty hard together, and so when this came about, you know, it was a test, but we work on it every day with each other. We try to communicate as much as possible, and that's how I know how lucky I am, because it doesn't even feel like 10 years. It doesn't even feel like 10 years. This is my biggest accomplishment. I'm so proud of us. So here's a little surprise.
Oh! Yay!
Yay! Round 2!
Time to renew the contract.
All right. But unfortunately, we're not going to be doing yoga in this attire.
Well, tough.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
You don't need to go through more.
Love you.
All right. Love you all, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let's do some yoga.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and we'll strip for you guys. We'll start on our backs. We'll set a little intention for the class. If you have one for yourself, go ahead and set it. My intention is, let's see, another strong 90 years. I think we can make that. We'll be robots by that time. And then, you know, I hope everybody has a positive weekend.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Make sure to call your moms. Hopefully you're able to see them. We cannot see ours, but we send our love and our late cards. Okay.
Such is life.
Starting on our backs. Let's start it like we always do. Inhale our arms overhead. Reach for the wall behind you. Point your toes toward the wall in front of you. Flex, 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 flex. Then exhale, release. Little reminder, yoga can be difficult, but it shouldn't hurt. So if it does, you can always back off from the pose or make your way into a resting pose, maybe child's pose. You start connecting with your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose through a constricted throat. Good way of warming up the body without a heated room. On your next inhale, let's bring our knees up towards our chest. Wrap our elbows around our knees, grab on the fingertips, maybe wrists. Start throwing a little side-to-side sway. Get the spine warmed up. Loosen the grip, let the lower back hit the mat. Bring the knees together, do some circles if you like. A few more breaths here. Remember, if you do circles to the right, make sure you do circles to the left. Staying even. We'll lower our arms out to a T, keep the knees above our chest. Take a nice big inhale here. And then on an exhale, lower your knees to the right, 2 inches above the floor. And then inhale back up. And then exhale to the left, 2 inches above the floor. And then inhale back up. And just move nice and slow here. Just do one more each way. Then with the knees above our chest, let's go ahead and release our left leg straight out in front of us. Left toes curl back towards the left knee. Interlace your fingers below the right knee. The knee comes out to the right just to avoid the ribs. Then bring it back above the chest. Nice big inhale, fill up the lungs. And then on the exhale, completely empty out the body of air, squeezing your right knee in towards your right armpit. Focusing on the breath. You can also press your right hip up towards the ceiling to increase the stretch. Did a little shopping in town today and ran into a few students I have not seen since this all started. So hopefully Ruby, you're tuning in. And I saw somebody else. They'll feel special.
Yikes.
And then release the right arm with the left hand. Guide the knee over to the left. Stacking the right hip on top of the left. Take your gaze to the right. It's easy to remember Ruby because Ruby Roundhouse from Jumanji. That's how I think of it.
Or Ruby Tuesday, that diner.
Oh, or the Beatles song.
Yeah.
Is that a Beatles song?
No, I don't know.
Exhale.
Ruby in the Sky with Diamonds? That's not it.
Squeeze the knee in one more time, and then you can release when you're ready. On an inhale, bring the left knee up towards the chest, interlace below the knee, out to the side to avoid the ribs, then back above the chest. Right toes curl back towards the right knee. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Pressing the left hip up towards the ceiling, increase the stretch. Chin's tucked into the chest, head stays on the mat, elbows out to the side, shoulder blades and hips touching. And then release the left hand with the right. Guide your knee over the right. Oof. Stacking the left hip on top of the right. Open the left arm out to the side. Take your gaze to the left. Breathe. Remember to smile. And using an exhale, you can gently unwind, squeeze the knee in one more time. And then on an exhale, you can gently release. Let's do some 30, 60, 90s, huh? Everybody's favorite. Palms and forearms touch the mat. Zip up the legs. Like you have one leg, toes curl back. On an inhale, let's bring our feet off the floor 30 degrees. Now inhale to 60, 90, 60, 30, 60. Let's go back down to 30.
Yeah.
30, 60, 30, 60, 90, 60, 30. Let's hold it at 30 for a bit. Curl those toes back, engage the core, and breathe. What's that, Nick? We're already warming up our abs? Why not? 2 more big breaths. And then you bring your knees into your chest. Let's rock and roll on our spine. Take our time, make your way into a seated position. Yeah.
Yar.
Yar. All right. Sit up nice and tall, legs crossed, easy position if that's comfortable for you. Palms facing up for some receiving. Palms facing down for grounding. And then nice and easy to start warming up the neck. Take your left chin to your left shoulder. Hey, technically it's the left. Right side of the chin to the right shoulder.
That was a good one.
How about you talk and do yoga, huh?
I know. Sure, it's true. Just a mental image.
Yeah. And then you can move your head up and down, chin to chest. Back of the head at the top of the shoulders.
My left chin or my right one?
Bottom. You're double.
Trouble, trouble. I got chocolate on my foot.
Of course you do. Next time the chin's at your chest, there's chocolate on her wedding dress, salsa on her wedding dress. Next time your chin's at your chest, you can go ahead and leave it there, and then let's do some neck rotations.
That was salsa, I'll have you know.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. It was a wild day 10 years ago. Our caterer got stuck in LA traffic, so the wedding party just starved for a couple hours.
We just drank too much.
Yeah, just drink. That's perfect. It's like,
What weddings are for?
yeah. We got married at the San Ysidro Ranch. If you're able to Google that, check it out.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky. Coming back to the middle. Sit up nice and tall. Take a nice big inhale, and then on an exhale, let's lower our right ear towards our right shoulder. And then I'm gonna bring our arms, you can do whatever you like, maybe put your hand out to the side, but I'm gonna bring my hand behind my back and then walk the right arm up the left arm, pulling down on the left bicep, kind of deepening that stretch. And on an inhale, nice and easy, let's bring it back up, release the bicep. Take a couple breaths here in the middle. Nice big inhale, and then exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Oh boy, this is my tighter side. Work the hand up the right bicep. Gently pulling on the bicep, just increasing the stretch. And then exhale, you can gently release, coming back to the middle. Inhale, top of the head up towards the ceiling, keeping the spine nice and strong and tall, straight. And then exhale, lower the head, chin towards your chest. So the spine straight, and then we'll bring the palms behind the head. And then with each exhale, slowly release the elbows. Bring a light tension to the back of the neck, top of the spine. Any memories you want to share, Lauren?
All blurs together.
Yeah,
You shared most of the significant ones.
Yeah. Exhale, you can gently release. Oh.
There was always that road trip where you told me drinking more whiskey keeps the mosquitoes away.
It's true.
And then I heard wolves at night and you were fast asleep next to me.
That's
Thought
right.
we were gonna die.
The whiskey worked. I think you roll over your knees, but I do not to say do whiskey anymore.
That's true.
Roll over your knees, palms, and knees underneath your hips, palms underneath your shoulders. And let's go ahead and stretch the wrists. You do the fingers in towards each other. Circle the palms with the shoulders. Remember, Lauren will be doing other options too, so feeling free to whatever your body's calling. Other option I have for you is fingers facing towards the front of the mat. Turn them outward, bend the elbows, lean into it. And you flip the hands over, top of the hands on the mat, all 5 fingers pressing down, lean into it.
And there's that day you came home with Charlie, our dog who's been just such a blessing our entire life.
Hey man, when you're retired, you're bored. You know, he misses his ducks.
That's true, he's a retired duck dog.
And then after the wrists, let's get our toes, curl our toes, lean, sit back on the heels, moving side to side, stretching out the toes. You know, our initial intention was we were going to be hopefully in Greece this year. But instead, we're going to be camping up in Loxaw this weekend with our kids. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, you know?
Same vibe, same food, same culture.
Yeah. Then you come back down to your knees, uncurl the toes, sit on your heels. Walk your hands behind you, fingers facing towards your feet, lift up the knees, stretch out the ankles.
That's what life's about, right? Making adjustments.
Yeah.
Making adjustments.
Always.
Based on the road ahead.
Right.
Hopefully, all of us have a lot more travel ahead of us.
Right.
After this is over.
Or whatever your
passion may be.
Yes. Okay, coming back to a tabletop, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Keep it there. And then we'll do some 2 big circles to the front, and then 2 big circles to the back.
Oh, you tricked me.
Yeah. And once you find your arm back up, on an exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, come down the right side of the shoulder, right side of the head, right palm facing up. Keep the left hand where it's at. Take a nice big inhale, and then exhale. Press the right shoulder, left hand into the mat. You can curl your toes to help stabilize if you like. Maybe walk the left hand forward to the top left corner of the mat. Or inhale the arm up, over, slide the hand between the thigh and the hip. Staying right here, you're trying to open the chest and gaze up towards the sky. You could also take a leg out like Lauren's doing. Whatever's calling. A few more breaths. And nice and easy, bring the left palm back down underneath the shoulder. Press it into the mat, and then on an inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release. Okay, let's do the other side. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Let's keep it there. And let's do 2 big loops to the front. Oof. 2 to the back. You know, I hope you don't mind me saying this. But hold on, let's arm back up. Then exhale, thread the arm underneath. Then you adjust with the right hand wherever you like. But a few years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I started yoga at the YMCA, I would see this older gentleman in the front row with long hair and a bandana, wear a bandana around his forehead. And I was like, man, this guy's killing it at yoga. And I'm 34 at the time, and obviously he was probably, I would say twice my age. But that's being nice. Hopefully it is, Bob. Then inhale the left arm up. Exhale, release. But anyways, Bob's joining today, and I appreciate you joining in, Bob. You've always been an inspiration. He's got these, we have a little inside nice joke. You have bottles on the front of your bike for your hands in the winter, and we call it Bob's Bottles. We were just imagining that you're a secret millionaire with your Bob's Bottles.
Because it's genius.
Yes, it is. All right. Hope you got a little smile out of that, Bob. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's do some cat-cow. Inhale the chest and stomach down, gaze forward. Exhale, curl the spine up towards the sky. Light pressure in the palms, lifting the shoulders, gazing at the thighs. Back and forth. Adding in your hips if you'd like. You can also do some wag the dog. Gaze over one shoulder, hips in the opposite direction. Gaze over another shoulder, hips in the other direction. Oh boy. Okay. Walking our palms forward, walk our feet back, curl our toes, heels up, high plank. Palms under the shoulders, round the shoulders, toes gripping, heels pressing back. Breathe. Engage the core, suck the gut, pull up those jeans. Just hold yourself. Okay, let's walk the plank. On an exhale, right forearm, then left forearm. Then come up on your left hand, then your right hand. Then come down on the left forearm, right forearm. Then come up on the right hand, left hand. Back and forth. Yar. Walking the plank.
Oh, we heard a pretty good pirate joke.
Oh, great.
What's a pirate's favorite letter? You think it's R, but it's actually C.
Actually, the C.
The C.
Come on, don't ruin it. And then next time you come down to your forearms and stay here. Take a few more big breaths.
I'm not known for my joke.
And then on the exhale, let's lower all the way down. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's prepare for a low cobra. Palms under the shoulders, zip up the legs like you have a cobra's tail. Top of the feet pressing into the mat, the knees will lift. Then using an inhale, lift your chest off the floor using your lower back. And roll your shoulders down your back. Ooh, let's just hold here actually. Each inhale you lift, each exhale you hold. Light pressure in the palms. You can even lift up the hands a little bit if you'd like. Testing yourself out. Just take 2 more big breaths here. On the exhale, gently release. Let's bring our right ear to the mat. Gaze to the left, arms down by the side. Now here you can unclench your jaw and put light pressure into your right cheek to get a little bit of a neck stretch here. Staying with the breath. Maybe coming back to your intention. And then nice and easy, let's lift the head up. Take the left ear to the mat. Oh, gaze to the right. Once again, unclench the jaw. Light pressure in the left cheek. Stretch out the neck. And using inhale nice and easy, let's look forward, bring your chin to the mat, and then you can walk your chin forward as much as you like. Once again, stretching the back side of the neck. All right, killer. Walk your palms under your shoulders. Nice, easy, press yourself up. Let's open our knees wide, heels and toes touch. Sit back on the heels. And walk the hands forward. Rest the forehead on the mat. Extended child's pose. Connecting with the breath. I don't know if anybody's ever been self-conscious about their breath. Obviously at home you can breathe as loud as you like. But I always say, yoga teacher will give you extra credit as they can hear your breath. It's good to focus on the breath, be audible, even tunes out all the other people's weird noises they're making. Keeping the left arm forward, let's thread the right arm underneath, walking it over to the right, or left, as far as it can. Then you come on the side of your head. You can stay right here if you like, or you could bend the right elbow, stack the left hand on top, come into a deeper twist. Oof. Press the palms together. And then take your gaze up towards your left elbow. A few more big breaths here. Nice and slow, you can release. Right hand down, left arm forward. And thread the right arm. Walk it back to the front. Take a couple breaths here in the middle. Maybe shake side to side. And then keeping that right arm forward, thread the left arm underneath, going to the right. You can stay right here. Or if you like, bend the left elbow, stack the right palm on top. Oof. Keeping the head on the ground, stick your gaze up towards your right elbow. More big breaths. All right, nice and easy. Release the left hand, right arm back to the front, and then bring the left arm back front. A few more breaths here.
And using an inhale, slowly press ourselves up into a tabletop. Arms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Like I said, as said before, this is my favorite way to get into a downward dog. Even when I'm in live classes with other teachers, paying respect to the teacher, but I just figure this is the best way to get your alignment. Palms are spread out, fingers spread nice and wide, palms under the shoulders. Look back at the knees, should be under the hips, hip distance. So you shouldn't be able to see your calves or your feet behind your thighs. Curl the toes. Then on an inhale, just lift the knees off the floor like 6 to 12 inches. And then press the palms against the mat. Press your chest towards your thighs. And the hips up towards the sky. And then release the heels towards the mat. Okay, now just let the head hang heavy. Shake out the head. No pressure in the neck. And gaze at your thighs with your eyeballs. Focusing the weight towards the thumb and the index finger. Biceps curled in, triceps curled out. Engage the core. Suck in the gut, pull up the jeans, hold. Breathe. You paddle the feet. Right foot lifts. Gaze under opposite shoulders. Come high on all 10 of your toes, hold. And then exhale, release. A few more breaths here. Taking your gaze toward your thumbs. On your next inhale, let's step our feet forward to our thumbs. And now we're in a forward fold. Here, you can put 2 fists between the feet. See what that looks like, hip distance. Grab on the opposite elbows. Hang heavy here for a right roll. Throw in a little side-to-side sway if you like. Take the hands behind the back. Arms behind the back, hands up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers, bring the palms behind the head, wrap the forearms around the ears. Heavier. And test out your feet too. Notice, are you on the ball, only on the ball, or are you on your heels? I always, in forward folds, I'm just always trying to work on getting all 4 corners of the feet pressing against the mat. Okay, bring a slight bend to your knees, and then inhale, sweep our arms up towards the sky. Keep the arms there, and then we're just gonna look down at our feet. We'll cross the right foot over the left. Got it? That's the left foot over the right.
Dang it. I have no business teaching my children anything.
Inhale your arms up towards the sky, engage the core, exhale, forward fold. A little bit of calf stretch here. Once again, adjust. I was on more towards the heel of my left foot and I wasn't feeling too much. Once I came forward to the ball, I felt a little bit more. A few more breaths here. And being careful, however you need to get up. Nice and easy. Inhale your arms back up. Uncross the legs. And pedal it out. And then cross the left over the right. Inhale the arms up. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Oh. A few more big breaths. Once again, moving the weight around to find the stretch. It's almost time for everybody's favorite part of the class.
Yes. I don't know what that means.
Okay, nice and easy. Let's come back up. Inhale, arms up.
This will be nice and stretched in.
Across. Arms down by the side. Pedal it out. Okay, a little Hindu squat time. Okay, I'm gonna watch the clock here. So, feet are at hip distance, arms out in front of you.
I'll do one for an example. Inhale, you come down, heels lift, arms come in. Exhale, you come up, arms come forward, heels down. Okay, give me a bit here. One more big inhale, and then let's begin. Inhale, down. I'm keeping a number, or just watching time. I'll let you know. Great job, everybody. You know, the funny part is when I look back at our wedding photos, now that I've quit the booze, I have a lot more of a fatter face back then. I was 26 years old.
Baby face.
Yeah, baby booze face.
Baby face. The new doll is gonna come out.
Yeah.
Baby booze face.
Introducing baby booze face.
Teach kids about alcoholism early.
You want to look like this in your wedding photos? Quit drinking now. Okay, 5 more seconds. I was hoping that was gonna distract you enough. Okay, we're done. Whew. Arms down by your side.
Sweating.
Sweating to the oldies. All right, drink some water and then we'll do some sun A's.
I think we got $1 million idea here.
I don't think so. I'm sure the alcohol companies have already tried it. Okay, bring your feet together, toes touching, a little gap in the heels. Let's do some sun A's so we can get some sun here in Montana. Inhale the arms up, engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back, go through a vinyasa. High plank. Down below, all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Zip up the legs. Top of the feet press in. Knees lift. Inhale, chest up, shoulders back. Low cobra we worked on. Exhale, release. Curl the toes. Press back into a downward dog. Taking some breaths in downward dog. Find your heart. Slow it down. Say, take it easy. It's only been one Sunday. All right, let's do another one. Gazing at your thumbs on your next inhale. Step the feet forward. Coming straight to that halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Where's Lauren going, guys?
I don't know.
Exhale, forward fold.
On my own journey.
Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Hands, feet back. Lower down. Inhale, low cobra. Or up dog. Oh, exhale, downward dog.
You can't fire me, so.
Are you into, what do teachers have?
Oh, yeah.
When they work for
tenure.
Yeah, you have tenure.
I've been tenure on
Dang it!
yoga program.
It's time to renew the contract. Hopefully it's better than Scotty Pippen's. Take your gaze towards your thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward, halfway lift.
Nice historical reference.
Exhale, release. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's do our last one here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back. Vinyasa, high, low, up dog, or low cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Taking your gaze towards your thumbs. On your next inhale, step the feet forward. Coming straight to that halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Stay where you're at. Exhale, arms down by your side. Okay, we're gonna do a little tree again in the middle, but you have options here. So you can do regular tree if you like, feet together, bring a foot to the calf or foot to the thigh. Other option, inhale the knee up in front of you, peace fingers, grab under the big right toe. You can stay here, or maybe straighten it out in front of you, or maybe walk it out to the side, which is not really my practice. Or you can stay like this, plenty of options. Once you're there, I'll start the timer. So that's all depending on Lauren, since I can't see you guys. You can also just open the knee out to the side.
Not really pretty.
Using your hand.
It's all practice, right? It doesn't have to be perfect.
Never. One of my favorite quotes is, every body is a yoga body. I love that. It's very true. Doesn't matter the skill level, as long as we try. A couple more breaths here, let's do a couple more seconds. And nice and easy, bring the knee in wherever it's at, and then release. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, same thing on this side. Left foot to right calf or right thigh. Or if you'd like to just try the one we were trying. Inhale the knee up. Make sure you have solid foundation in that right leg. I didn't even mention that. Peace fingers, grab onto the big toe. Straight out in front. Or open up. Whoop. That ain't happening.
I can't straighten both legs.
Yeah.
One or the other.
It is a skill. Okay, time's beginning.
Ta-da!
Breathe. Let's breathe. There you go.
Not really. Foot 5. Oh. Lean against the door if you have to.
Cheater.
Oh. It's a good stretch.
A few more seconds here.
Oh.
Then nice and easy, bring it in and release. Okay,
Ooh.
good bounces. Let's shake it out and move on. All right, coming back to the top of your mat, let's prepare for some sun bees. Feet together, maybe drink some water. I'll give you a little time here. Big toes touching, gap in the heels. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bum back, arms up, chair. Breathe. Once again, you move the weight around on your feet. You can stay in this pose a lot longer than you think. Engage the core, suck in the gut, pull up the pants. Sit. Let's get parallel. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, feet back. Vinyasa, high, low, low cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. I'm going to do one sun B here today since of time, so listen up. Inhale, right foot up, right heel pressing back. Let's take a couple breaths here. Press your chest towards your left thigh. Really stretch it out. Then we're going to do the variation. Your next exhale, bring your right knee to the outside of your right bicep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee, left bicep. Walk up the bicep 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your hands. Stay up on those back toes. Front knees bent over the ankle. Inhale the arms forward, biceps to ears. Lift yourself up. High lunge. Okay. Bring the left hip forward to meet the right. Let's do our 3 dips. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale up. Down. Inhale up. Down. Inhale up. High lunge. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, open up into a warrior 2. Plant the back foot. Shoulders over the hips. Knee over the ankle. Knee line up with the second toe. We have a tendency to let the knee lean in. Breathe. Arms parallel to the floor. Reach in the opposite directions. Let's just stay here. Warrior 2 is plenty. Gaze the core. Telling myself that I'm not even doing that. Gazing at the end of your right middle finger. Let's take 2 more big breaths here on the second exhale. Cartwheel your hands. Right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa. High. Low. Low cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward dog.
Breathing here. Stay with me. Inhale, left foot up, left heel pressing back. Hold it there. Press your right chest towards your left, or excuse me. Here we go again.
Yeah, there we go.
Press your chest towards your right thigh. Okay, variations. Exhale. Left knee outside of left bicep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Left knee, right bicep. Up. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Set the foot between the hands.
Woo.
Stand up on those back toes. Heels up. Bend the knee over the ankle. Inhale, arms forward. Biceps to ears. High lunge.
Nice work.
Yes. Bring the right hip forward to meet the left. Breathe. Okay, let's do our dips. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Plant the back foot. Knees over the ankle. Shoulders over the hips. Arms parallel. Gazing over the left middle finger. Couple more breaths. Gauge the core. Take 2 more big breaths on the second exhale. Cartwheel. Step the. Let's do one more vinyasa. Left foot back, meet the right. Vinyasa. High, low, low cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward dog.
Got a good idea with all those Mother's Day brunches coming up.
Take your gaze towards your thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward. Halfway lift, and then the halfway lift, sit the bum back, arms up, chair. Core is engaged. Trying to come parallel. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down by the side. All right. Good job. Okay. If you're looking at a TV, wear foot steps back to stay looking at the TV. So we're going to step our left foot back. Remember, you can bring the heels to the back of your mat to get proper alignment. Pigeon toe the toes in a little bit. Inhale the arms up, parallel with the floor. Engage the core, suck in the gut, pull up the jeans. Exhale, forward fold. Plenty of variations here. Like we're doing a forward fold. Remember to watch the weight in the feet. Make sure it's not just in the heels. Bring it forward to the balls, using the toes. Grab on opposite elbows, ragdoll. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Peace fingers and grab onto the big toes. Elbows out to the side. Pull yourself down. Maybe a headstand if it's in your practice. Being careful. Maybe you want to walk your hands over to the left. Hands over to the right. Whew. Back to the middle if you haven't already. A few more breaths here. Okay, nice and easy, bring your palms to the mat and walk the feet in. Once the feet are probably below your hips, you lower the bum down, come into Malasana squat. Now here, we can try crow
Or you can try shoulder squeezing pose. A couple of options to get into this one. Lauren will show you her way of getting the shoulder squeeze.
Can't guarantee it's
It is
the right
it
way,
is.
but
Hands to the mat,
okay.
underneath the shoulders, spread the palms, fingers spread,
Lean back.
lean back.
Then I shuffle in the feet.
Yep.
And
Nice and easy. Lower the bum, lift the feet. There you go. Or if you want to try a crow, elbows into the knees, palms to the mat, hips up towards the sky, come onto the balls of your feet, twist the knees in towards your triceps. Knees are pressing into the triceps, gazing forward, edge of your mat, one at a time. Lift the foot off.
nice. You got it. You got it. Hey, that was a really nice come out.
Thank you.
Whatever you call it. Dismount.
Dismount. Almost took out the plant. We'll do another minute here, playing around. Shoulder squeeze here.
I gotta build up strength again after a wrist injury. Not as smooth as it once was.
This is a good way to learn how to clap.
Is that a yoga thing? Clapping feet?
I like that one. Awesome. Okay.
Padded shorts.
Yeah. So let's bring we're gonna do this one. So legs straight out in front of you. Bend the right knee, bring the left foot underneath. Left foot towards the right hip. Then bring the right foot around. Knees are on top of each other. Then you press the hands into the mat, stack the knees better. If this is not in your practice, you can do pigeon or thread the needle. But once the knees are stacked to your liking, then you can do a cow face if you like as well. You can just forward fold over the hips, bracing yourself with your hands. Or bring the left hand behind your back, right arm up and over, grab onto the hands behind your back, and then nice and easy, fold forward. I'm sure somebody's rolling their eyes saying, nice and easy, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, and a little correction from the last episode. Dustin and Teresa have been married for 11 years. Coming up at the end of this month. Congratulations, you two.
Yes.
Monica and Junior as well. And they're 10 years like us.
It was a couple years of
A lot of weddings.
weddings.
A few more breaths here. Nice and easy. You can bring yourself up, unclasp the hands. Take your time getting out of this one.
Oh.
Okay. Whew. Okay, feet back out in front of you. Bend the left knee, tuck the right foot underneath. Right foot, left heel. Left foot, left heel, right hip. Palms together. Stack the knees.
Physical challenge.
Yeah. And if you want to know, I asked Lauren before class what poses she wants to do, so this is all her. Okay.
Namaste.
Right arm behind the back. Inhale, left arm up and over. Grab fingers, or maybe a towel if you need one. This side's always harder for me.
Hey, we're always looking for challenges, so
Yeah.
if you have any poses you want to try,
Yes, we could always work on
message them.
whatever you want.
Comment them.
Ah,
That's nice.
it is. A few more breaths.
I just wanted to prepare for a lot of hiking and flashlight tag.
Yeah. Ooh.
Big activity.
All right, nice and easy. Come up, uncross. Bring your legs out in front of you. You can shake them out. Let's do one more before we go on to our backs.
Just bring the right foot on the inside of the left thigh, left toes curl back. And you inhale the right arm forward, wrap it around. And then you bring your left arm forward, wrap it around. Grab on the fingers, open the chest, up. It's one of my favorite names is like Marichasana. Marichasana A.
Mariachi A.
Mariachi A.
Mariachi A.
Mexican yoga. And exhale, you can gently release. Release the right leg. Left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Right toes curl back. Inhale the arm forward. Wrap. Inhale the right arm forward. Wrap. Grab fingers.
Oh yeah. I feel that in my bat wings.
Yeah. A few more breaths. And nice and easy to release. Release the left leg, shake it out.
Ooh.
Yes. Making the way to your front of the mat, we're going to make our way onto our backs. Legs straight out in front of us. You open them up a distance of the mat, curl the toes back. And let's use one breath here. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the arms forward, palms facing up. Exhale, engage the core. Nice and easy. Lower yourself down.
Ooh.
Arms over your head, reach for the wall behind you. Point your toes, flex, and then exhale, release. And let's just do feet together, knees up, feet together, and then we'll let the knees fall to the side for a bound angle. Just relax. If you need to put some fists underneath the thighs, you can do that, or some blocks. My right thigh has a tendency to lean up since my hips worse on that side. So I like to put a right hand on my right thigh, kind of leveling out the knees, if you may.
I may.
All right, good. A few more breaths here. And nice and easy, you can use your palms. So bring your thighs back up. And then maybe we'll just do a little inversion real quick. You can take the feet up towards the sky, make a diamond underneath your lower back, feet up. Stay here for about 30 seconds. Nice and easy. Bend your knees, grab your feet, happy baby. Throw them a little side to side sway if you like. And then once again, take one more big inhale, and then engage the core. Exhale, slowly lower the feet. Once the heels touch the mat, let the feet fall open. Arms down by the side, palms facing up for some receiving. A palm facing on your heart and stomach for some grounding. Coming back to our intentions, if we set one, send off all that positive energy we all just made here together the last 55 minutes. And then preparing yourself. This last 5 minutes is brought to you by this last 55 minutes. Let go of the breath. Let go of the mind. Body and the movements. Shavasana. Nice and easy. Come back to your breath. Without making any movements, this is bringing our attention to our fingers and to our toes. Nice and easy. Let's start moving them. Maybe brushing the thumb across the fingertips. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your neck, your head. And go ahead and throw in a light side to side sway if you like. And then using an inhale, let's roll to our right side for relaxation, or roll to our left side for energy. A few breaths there. Using an inhale, nice and slow, let's push ourselves up into a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale our arms up towards the sky. Bring our palms together. On an exhale, let's bring our palms in front of our chest. Thank you all so much for joining us today on our special day, 10 years in.
Oh.
I hope everybody has a great weekend. Tune in next Tuesday, same time, same bat channel. Remember, like, share, subscribe, tell everybody. Let's make this thing keep growing. I love sharing this. At first, I was very skeptical with this, but I'm really digging it now. So if you can spread the love, I'd really appreciate it.
If you enjoyed today's class, consider making a donation so we can keep the good vibes going. The link is down at the bottom of this video. And if you have feedback, we always welcome suggestions, questions, anything.
Yes. Thank you all. Namaste.
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day. Come here.
Ah! Oh! Surprise kiss. Didn't see him.
See you guys.